Adam Silver. I've been calling his ass Adam Sandler the last few days because that's how I'm feeling, my nigga. You ain't Adam Silver, my nigga. You finna be Adam Bronze. Adam Leather or some shit, my nigga. Adam Plastic. Because you not Adam Silver right now. Do this shit the right way. Lock in, bro. Matter of fact, do it the right way next season. Because the Spurs, big body Spurs, you feel me? We going to the finals. You feel me? We going to the finals. But look though, that's not why we here either. Why y'all here is to subscribe. Click that button, subscribe, and watch this video. Shout out AM Hoops, shout out Casey. I want to watch the original video. It is on Casey's channel. AM Hoops. AMHOOPS. Syllables wasn't enough last time, so I'm gonna spell it out in letters for you niggas. Alright.
The NBA actually passed the new anti-tanking rules, and the final vote was 29 teams yes, one
we worry
team
about
no.
tanking. What about
and that
flopping,
one
though?
team said no for a very specific reason.
I thought we was fine in the flopping. I'm starting early. Yeah. We 10 seconds in the video. Fuck all that, my nigga. What happened to the... I thought we was fine for flopping. SGA should have a $5 million worth of fines right now. Thanks.
It's because some teams are going to be hurt
FTA,
by the new
my bad.
anti-tanking rules
not SGA.
way
FTA.
more than we thought before.
That's
And
y'all
now
boy
that
free throw
rules are
attempt.
official, we got to
We
look at
locking in,
the
though.
weird ways that things are going to change. I want to point out specific teams to show who should be happy and pissed off, like our no team, the Memphis Grizzlies. But still, the best visualization of the new rules that I found are from homie Lev Akabus at Sportico. The best odds for number one now go to the teams with that 4 through 10 worst record. That's the sweet spot. Second best are teams 1 through 3 and 11 through 14, and now 2 new teams are added to the lottery. You can now go 16th and still be called a lottery pick, but it is actually a lot worse than we thought for those bottom 3 teams. So the worst teams, and this is actually disgusting, get punished terribly. So we knew that the new system has bad odds for number 1, but under the old system, you were guaranteed a top 5 pick. Happened to the Detroit Pistons multiple years in a row. Well, not anymore. Now the most likely scenario is you fall 6 through 12. Can you imagine having a terrible season rewarded with the 12th pick? It will be a curse to rebuild through the draft now. 100 times more difficult. And that means our first big loser here are small market teams. But the playoffs have been amazing.
Come on,
the only
Crowdy, you was going so good.
Prize pick more
on,
of a
bro?
crapshoot than ever.
Fuck outta here.
Trades and free agents are now the way.
Hey, Prosper, y'all ain't been dropping no. Y'all ain't been dropping no shit, man. I think it's time to drop one. It's a lot of shit still. It's WNBA, MLB. You feel me? It ain't only NBA. I know that shit don't start till Wednesday. It ain't only NBA though, Tony. Y'all could drop a little 5, 10, 15, 20.
To go. Like, for example, when Chris Paul left for the LA Clippers in 2011, New Orleans bottomed out, but immediately got Anthony Davis 1 year later. Or the Cavs got Kyrie right after LeBron left for Miami. Now, small market teams, you are just screwed if LA or Miami takes your star. But that's not why the Memphis Grizzlies voted no. They did it for one of the additional rules under the new system. So now, a team cannot pick number 1 in back-to-back drafts, but also no top 5 in 3 straight drafts. And the weird part, it's not actually the team who has the pick. It's whoever the pick came from. So the Grizz thought they had a Jazz unprotected 2027 first, except now Utah just picked top 5 back-to-back. Means under the new rules, that unprotected Jazz pick gets bumped to 6th in the draft at best. Now look at rule number 3. Speaking of weird rules, no protecting picks top 15 or top 12, which is random, right? Well, the reason is actually pretty simple. Remember how the bottom 3 teams we said are guaranteed, not top 5, but now they're guaranteed top 12? Well, if you have a top 12 protected pick and things aren't going well, you're like, oh, let's just tank the season to guarantee we keep our pick. Well, the new rules want to prevent tanking, so those protections are not allowed. Then there is the commissioner's new power. Under the new rules, if Adam Silver sees a tanker, he can fine a team up to $10 million, take away a team's first round pick.
That's fucking OD. That's OD, my nigga. So you saying like if you wake up on the bad side of the bed one day, my nigga, you could say, you know what? I don't like this team. Take away their first pick. After they done traded away they fucking franchise player for him. This nigga just doing some shit right now, bro. Like he dead doing some like this. I don't know what it's called, but y'all know the picture I'm talking about. He doing this right now, chat. Facts.
Lower that team's odds for the number 1 pick, suspend front office members, or just straight up change the team's draft position to whatever he wants. I'm not sure Adam Silver's actually ever gonna have the guts to do that, no offense. And if he was only that serious about flopping, we'd be happy.
Facts. Facts. And I'm gonna replay that. I'm gonna replay that.
Do that, no offense. And if he was only that serious about flopping, we'd be happy. But he is doing this because tanking got so bad, it made the regular season a joke and worked. Like the Wizards get rewarded with the number 1 pick.
But it's a difference from like a team being bad already and they just accepting defeat, right? Because they know they're not even going to the playoffs. Or the play-ins, my nigga. If you know you're not going to the play-ins or you fighting for the play-ins, you need to tank. You need to tank, bro. Get a better chance of getting a better player next year so y'all can go to the playoffs or the play-ins. That's the purpose of taking. When a nigga is flopping and getting 20 free throw attempts a game, that's a problem that needs to be fixed. Not tanking, bro.
For losing 27 of their last 29 games and trading for 2 All-Stars, Trae Young and Anthony Davis, basically not playing them. So people are like, oh, how are you going to not reward the worst teams with a good pick? Every other sport in the world does that. Yeah, but no other sport has half the teams actively trying to ruin the sport. Believe me, if Adam Silver could have done actual relegation and sent the Wizards and the Jazz and the Grizz to the G League, he would have done that. So this was the next best thing. And part of this is how unique basketball is. In basketball, there are just 5 guys on the floor at one time for a team. Baseball and football both have 11. So one guy is a lot more important in the NBA. So unless it's a pitcher or a quarterback, one pick is not going to save your franchise, but that is true in basketball. However, there will be unintended consequences that we don't see coming. And one of those might be a new way to rig the system.
Stop showing
See,
the
under
jazz,
the old
my
system, very specific picks had a lot of value, right? Like if you had a Nets pick recently or a Kings pick ever, pretty good. But now, all the picks are basically the same. So instead of valuable picks, you just want a lot of picks to try to stack the odds in your favor. For example, instead of having that top pick in the old system, what if you just stacked 3 picks in the same draft?
Yeah.
Now you have a
Facts. If you trade for, let's say, you trade for the Pacers 4th pick, you trade for the Miami Heat 5th pick, and the Wizards 6th pick, you got the same chance 3 times of getting equal players. They lucky fuck themselves by doing this shit. Cause not only the 3 teams get it now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams get it now. Adam Silver is just doing some shit.
Much better chance of jumping up because all the picks have a near equal chance. So, the new way to rig the draft, who's got the most picks in the NBA? Well, here's who should be happy. The Brooklyn Nets lead the way with 13 total picks. That is all of their own picks, plus 6 from other teams. Then the Grizz, who have all of their own, plus 4 from the Orlando Magic. Those might not be in a lottery, especially if they get Giannis, as the rumors say. The key here is just to get in the lottery. That's why you need a lot of picks. And once you're in, the odds are pretty good. You want as many bites at that apple as possible. Oh, and by the way, another winner here is the casual fan. Or at least people who aren't like diehard for one team. Like, it's gonna make the lottery so much fun.
Yeah.
Almost anybody can win the number 1 pick. It's gonna be
Facts.
random. Oh, and a great example of the new way to rig is the 2022 draft. So the OKC Thunder had 3 lottery picks that year.
Yeah.
Now granted, they did trade for that Knicks pick on the night of the draft, but if they already had that pick, the odds for number 1 would have shot from 14% under the old system in the lottery to 20% now. So it is all about just stacking those picks. But with all of this backlash and the crazy consequences, we do have to point out the draft is not the end-all be-all of team building, okay?
Nope.
In fact, the Spurs are rare. San Antonio built this current team on the back of 3 top 3 picks: Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper. But this year's Knicks team in the finals, led by a second-round pick, Jalen Brunson. Last year's finals, think about the 2 best players on each team, okay? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick, Jalen Williams, the 12th pick. Then for the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, the 12th pick, and Pascal Siakam, 27. And of course we could go down the list. Steph was number 7. Nikola Jokic, 2nd round. Kawhi Leonard and Giannis are both number 15, and so on. Don't get me wrong, it is nice to be the San Antonio Spurs, right? But still, back then and now, no matter what system, the only guaranteed way to win is to have a smart front office.
Facts.
And if these new rules actually do kill tanking, totally worth it. But one team that was built through the draft is the Boston Celtics, their core at least. Jalen Brown, number 2, and Jason Tatum, number 3. One of those guys, though, might be gone because the Jalen rumors are back that he might get traded.
I knew it. I can't do my solo Illuminati voice right now.
I knew it. I knew it.
I don't feel them. I knew it, chat. I told y'all. What I tell y'all about Jalen Brown? Y'all, you crazy as fuck, nigga. He's not MVP. We fuck with him in Boston. Shut the fuck up.
Traded because Mark Stein says the Rockets, Blazers, and Hawks have major interest, but it turns out only one of those teams actually makes any sense. I would be shocked if Jalen Brown moves. It is not to this one specific team.
There'll be video, Casey. You know that, my boy.